Hi, everybody. This is Dixie Daisy, and I'm here today to give you another PowerPoint presentation. And today, let me fix this. Hold on. Oh, that's better. Today, I'm going to talk to you about light therapy, about how different light harms you and how certain lights heal you. So I'm going to get my PowerPoint here. Hold, give me a minute now. Say share screen. There it is. PowerPoint. Current slide. There we go. Move me. All right, I think that's ready. So, oh, that was fast. All right, let's go. So, the healing power of light. My goodness, there's always so much stuff anyway. Give me a second. There we go. Just getting this started. My second one. I think I'm doing pretty good. You're doing great, Dixie. All right, here we go. The healing power of light. So, it starts with the sun. You know, we used to pay much more attention to the sun than we do now. We used to wake up with the sun and then go to sleep shortly after the sun set. And now we got all kinds of artificial lighting. I'm going to get into it more, but the light bulbs that we used to have, you know, them incandescent ones, those are the good ones. They have, whoops, hold on. Whoa. All right, sorry. Those incandescent bulbs have a different light spectrum, and they're much healthy for us. When we started putting in them LEDs and them fluorescents, there's no good. But I'm going to show you now. All right, here's the next slide. I think. All right, so red light therapy increases natural collagen levels for healthy skin, joints, muscles, and bones. There. Okay. So you can see all the things red light therapy does. It helps with wrinkles and fine lines and age spots, blemishes, redness, skin tightening. It helps heal acne scars. It helps rosacea. It helps to heal eczema, neuropathy, psoriasis, athlete's foot, muscle pain, nerve pain, joint pain, blood circulation, fibromyalgia, and just general stiffness. So, how red light therapy works, it penetrates into the skin. This is talking about collagen formation and how it goes down through the top layers of skin, and it stimulates the body to produce collagen. We need collagen, which is like it gives, skin its elasticity and hair its strength and all the connective tissues, it holds everything together. So red light stimulates natural collagen production. So not only is this good for your skin, but it penetrates in because collagen is everywhere in the body. It's your nails, it's all the cartilage there between all your joints, your knee joints, your back, your neck, your toes, all those joints that get a little stiffness and arthritis. It helps heal all of them. So, what's the difference between red light therapy, red light, and near infrared? Red light falls into the visible part of the light spectrum between 630 and 700 nanometers on the electromagnetic scale, and it's used to treat the surface of the skin. Near infrared, at that wavelength, falls into the invisible part of the light spectrum between 700 and 1200 nanometers. This means certain tissues absorb that, let me read that here, that certain kinds of light. Come on. All right. The light spectrum that we see is a very narrow band. That it's all this you can see in here. We've got cosmic rays and X-rays all over on the short wavelength side, And on the other side, we've got the infrared, that's with the microwaves, radar, radio, all on that side. Now, this, I'm not no professor, I'm just putting this together, but the wavelengths of near infrared light are able to penetrate deep into the tissues and bone to achieve all kinds of healing. And this is a light bulb that y'all can get. This one's from Therabulb. This one is a near infrared light bulb. I'll show you their site in a minute. But it stimulates collagen, like I was saying. Collagen is the protein that literally holds us together. It glues us together. And as we age, we naturally start making less and less collagen. By producing more natural collagen, you can improve the aging process and keep your skin and your hair looking great. I found this one. This one is showing how it can actually, you put this on your head or put red light on your head and it stimulates hair growth. It also stimulates your joints and bone health and makes it for more flexible joints. That way, taking your boron helps all that. So light penetrates into the skin. I like this slide. It kind of shows those different wavelengths and how they penetrate down into the skin. You can go see over there on that near infrared that it goes way down past the top layers of skin and into beyond the fat layers down in there. That's how that light gets down in there and stimulates healing. There it is. You could apply it to a sore shoulder. Light bulb, I'll show you in a minute, but how it penetrates in there. Several studies have also clearly shown that models treated with natural light produce significantly more osteoblasts, bone cells, and osteocytes, advanced osteoblasts that have become embedded in their bone matrix. Nearly all of these bone healing studies have found that red light treatments increase the natural collagen production. Red light therapy is also being used proactively in many clinical settings to strengthen non-injured bones and prevent future injuries from occurring. An analysis and protocol published in the Journal of Photomedicine and Laser Surgery found that bone tissue receiving near infrared light treatments had increased osteoblastic proliferation, collagen deposition, and bone neoformation when compared to bones not treated with red light. Here's some devices that you can use. These are lights. This one's in a stand. You can put them in and use them at home. This is a laser light, a light therapy pad that they got that you can put right on different parts of your body. This is wonderful for sore joints or putting on your back. You can see many uses for this one. This is just a picture of natural light. You can see that it looks really good. All right, we've already talked about that it increases protein synthesis and it reduces inflammation. Here's some different lights. How the different lights affect you. All right, I'm gonna go into this a little bit. Artificial light contains the blue wavelength. That's the harmful stuff, and it's dehydrating. If you spend lots of time in front of your computer or your phone, it's emitting this blue light and it's dehydrating you. That's just one thing. It also, blue light coming from these devices has been shown to give you retinal problems. And then this is coming from all our lighting that you just take for granted. And we can see on that bottom picture that it's a blue spike of light. It's a big spike of this blue. And natural light has a lot more reds and oranges. When we used to look at campfires and fires and stars, they had a lot more of those red and orange spectrums. There was more of that 528 wavelength in there. And then further on, like I said, it's over in the 700s and beyond. All right, here's some light bulbs. even though this one here is the blue, that little thing is an incandescent, but all these LEDs, fluorescents, and compact fluorescent bulbs are no good. I found a website called 1000bulbs.com, and you can buy incandescent bulbs there. Here's all the different ones. There's candles, and there's the different light bulbs that's out there. There's all bad except the incandescent ones. They want you to think that they're energy efficient and all this stuff, and but they're very, very harmful to you. They make diabetes. They're very harmful, as I said, to the retina. So all the blue light is showing it disturbs sleep. If you can't sleep at night, you might want to check some stuff. All right. You can filter your phone. There's filters on them, and there's also little apps that will filter it, and it will go from that bright blue light, and it'll filter it at night at least that much. Look at the difference. Look at this, that one on there left there is not filtered, and then we put the filter on. So if you're looking at this at night before bed and then wonder why you can't sleep, well, what the heck? They're magnetic. All right, you can go to our website. That's part of me too. To YouTube, Two Bros Healing, and there's a video that Bob and Carrie did long time ago. This was our second Bro Show episode, and this one's all about sleep issues. It talks about light and red light much better than I can, but I just wanted to introduce you to it. All right, so a couple things. In the morning, you want to try to get some sunlight in your eyes. You don't have to go stare at it, but just if you can get it in your eyes, just be outside. Morning exposure to light. Also, midday exposure, get you some UV to help make some vitamin D. You need to get spot sunlight as possible. Go out and have a sun break. And you need to watch sunset too. You don't have to actually see it set, but you need the lighting when it's out. And then after dark, you need some of them, after sunset, you need some of them blue blocking glasses if you're going to be watching TV or something, or going in bright light areas. You need to replace your lighting at home too. Here's a couple books. This one's Red Light Therapy. Another one, Red Light Therapy, the Miracle Medicine. Here's Red Light Therapy for arthritis. Here's the TheraBulb. You can buy these near infrared light bulbs. There it is again. Also, you can get these near infrared saunas. Here's a couple of these. So you can lay in them. You can improve your collagen production and set in healing. These are pretty good things to have as a healing device. So, in summation, God is light. In him there's no darkness at all. John 1:5. So, thank y'all for listening. The end. All right. Thanks. Talk to y'all next time. Bye.